Good evening to everyone here today, and to the young musicians and the not so young musicians, brothers, sisters, mums, dads, grannies, granddads, aunts, uncles, and all the other friends and relatives that are here. And also I'd like to say a very special welcome to all the pets that are attending here today too. There haven't been too many benefits to spending our lives on Zoom in the past year. I have enjoyed meeting so many new cats and dogs, and I believe we'll have lots more of them here tonight. So today we're having a celebration that is instead of our annual Festival of Youth Orchestras, which happens at National Concert Hall in February, because of course we couldn't do that this year. We had a wonderful film earlier all about the activities of youth orchestras have been up to throughout the past year. And we had the first performance of Hope Springs Eternal, which was a new piece of music with 260 young players from all around Ireland taking part in an at-home performance. We also heard from a group of young people who've been playing together in real time from Cork, Kerry, Limerick, and from Dublin, using new software that helps people to hear each other over the internet without any delay. And now here we are with 150 more young players from 7 to 12 years of age and from 9 orchestras, again, all around the country. In this concert on Zoom, we can't hear everyone playing together at the same time because of the time it takes for sound to travel back and forth. So I do hope you all understand that the young musicians today are playing in their homes to pre-recorded tracks, and that we're listening to recordings also. What Zoom does allow, though, is a very real sense of connection between all of our players and the audience. Many of the young people have not seen their grandparents and other relatives for many months, and through this online event, loved ones from near and far can be together in real time. This means so much for everyone whose work and preparation for today's event is very real. So while we're all in our own homes, we can still all be together and enjoy the music and fun of a concert with the added benefit we can bring our pets too. So well done to all the young players, and a huge thank you to the teachers and the conductors, and to Joanna and Denise and Margaret and Smiler the Clown, who've done so much work for this concert. We hope to see you all in concerts again soon in the real world, when we can all get together safely again. And now I'm going to hand you over to Smiler the Clown, our ringmaster for the evening. Thank you very much for coming along.
I'd like to echo that. Kate Mila Forger all g'day on IAYO's shop. And we're coming to you from Zoomland. We want to say a big thank you to all the boys and girls out there who are going to play some wonderful music. And we'd like to say a big welcome to all the mammies and the daddies. We'd like to say a big hello to all the grandmas and granddads, the aunts and uncles, friends and foes. And there's a few Hollywood scouts, I believe, who are looking in, so they might be looking to get some talent ideas from you. That's George, Brada, and Julia. We're going to have some wonderful jokes. We're going to have stories and the best music ever. And then we're going to have a parade of pets. I'm looking forward to that. Really, I'm looking forward to that. But now, I'm going to call upon Millie. There's Millie out there in Crumlin to introduce, please, the first piece of music.
Good evening to all our friends in the audience and musicians all around Ireland. My name is Millie. I play violin with St. Agnes's Junior Strings from Cummin, Dublin, along with my brother and younger sister. The concert is opening with a piece by Joseph Haydn called the St. Anthony Chorale. Try to imagine that all 150 string players are playing together in a huge cathedral as you listen to the St. Anthony Chorale.
Thank you, Millie. So musicians, do get ready to get your violins, cellos, basses ready, and accordions, any instrument you've got. I want to say from Athenry, Emily in Athenry School of Music says hi to our grandparents, Jimmy and Nuala, and they're in Ennis, County Clare, and she sends lots of love. She misses you and she can't wait to give you a big hug, like lots of the kids here, I'm sure. In Sligo, there's a big hello from Keola, to Nanny, Grandad, and to B, and also to Granny and Grandad and Ellie and Auntie Pam, and she also can't wait to see you all again. Also in Sligo, Owen and Cormac Callahan say big hello to Judy Rowe and Charlie in New Brunswick, and that's in Canada. Hello. So we hope the concert puts a spring in your step. So a big hello. And lots of love to Grandad also in Westport, County Mayo. Kieran, Sinead, Isabella, Luca, Davy, and they say hello also to their grandparents and relatives in Sydney. A very big hello and a virtual hug all the way down under. So thanks, Millie, for that lovely introduction. And musicians, playing positions.
St. Anthony Chorale.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Anyway, I want to call upon Matthew from Crumlin. Is Matthew from Crumlin there? Hello,
Yeah.
Matthew. How are you?
Hi.
Do you have a
Good.
joke for me, please?
Yes, I do.
What is it, Matthew?
What do you call a jeweler that works in a circus?
What do you call a jeweler that works in a circus? I don't know. What do you call a jeweler that works in the circus?
A ringmaster.
A ringmaster. Thank you very much, Matthew from Crumlin. Now, I think we have a Cormac from County Sligo. Hello, Cormac in County Sligo. How are you?
Good.
Have you got a joke for me, please?
Yeah.
Suck it to me.
Why was Mozart angry with his chickens?
So why was Mozart angry with his chickens? I don't know. Why was Mozart angry with his chickens?
He asked them who was the best composer, and they just kept saying bok, bok, bok.
Ah, very good. Thank you very much, Cormac from Sligo. That's the best so far, I think. But let's see if Naomi from Carlow. Hello, Naomi from Carlow. Greetings. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You have a joke for me?
I do.
Go ahead. Give us a joke.
Why is a cat so good at video games?
I don't know. Why is a cat so good at video games?
Because it has 9 lives.
No. That leaves me. Thank you very, very much, Naomi from Carlow. The best joke so far. Now, our next piece of music will be introduced by Ed. And Ed is from Carlow. Hello there, Ed. Are you there?
Yes,
Hello,
I am.
Ed. How are you?
Good,
Ed,
how
will
are
you
you?
introduce this next piece for me, please?
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ed, and I play with the Steves Orchestra in Carlow. We are excited to be joining over 150 musicians in the Carnival Orchestra this evening. Our second piece is an Irish traditional song arranged for strings by Seamus Doyle, who is here with us this afternoon, sharing the music tracks from his computer. Thank you, Seamus, from everyone. Please imagine that you are in a boat. You will hear the waves making the little boat rise and fall as we cross the lake on a warm summer's day. And now listen to Ora Mavagine.
And thank you, Ed, for those kind words from Carlo. And look, while we're in Carlo, I know that Eva and Anna also say hello. They send their love and a great big hello to their grandparents, Dane, Sophia, and Joseph in Lithuania. They hope to see you soon. And also from Carlo, Naomi and Leanne send a very big hello to Auntie Claire in Tahiti. Zena, also from Carlo, gives a big shout out to her Grant and to Auntie Mary, Uncle John, and our cousins Henry and Joyce in Cork, who she hasn't seen since Christmas. Hopefully you'll see them soon. And from Athy, which is near Carlo, of course, Ian sends a big shout out to the Camerons and the O'Donohues, and they're in Scotland. Gosh, it's very international, isn't it? And to Granny Gemma, to Grandad Kevin, to Auntie Denise, to Uncle Dave, to Cousin Ben, and to Gran and Fred. This piece is for you, the Orome Vógin. Are you ready, musicians? Playing positions. Here comes the count in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good dinner.
It is a great privilege for me now to be able to introduce to you, the audience. Do I have a Clodagh there from Athenry? Clodagh, can you give me a joke, please?
Yeah. Why do the French eat snails?
I don't know. Why do the French eat snails?
Because they can't stand fast food.
Because they can't. I get you. They can't stand fast food. Very good, very good. That's a good one. We have Malachy in Wexford. Malachy, are you there in Wexford?
Yes, I am.
Hiya, Malachy, how are you? Anyway, Malachy in County Wexford. Do you have a joke for me, please?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What's the tallest building in the world?
I don't know. What is the tallest building in the world?
A library. It has the most stories.
The most stories. A library. I get you. Daisy in County Loud, how are you? Greetings. Great to be here. Daisy, do you have a joke for me?
I do.
Go ahead.
Where do hamsters go on holidays?
Where do hamsters go on holiday? I don't know. Daisy, where do hamsters go on holiday?
Hamsterdam.
Amsterdam! I get you. That's a good one. Now, I think our next piece is going to be introduced by the lovely Lauren in County Wexford. Am I right? Lauren, could you introduce us to the next piece of music, please?
Yeah, I will.
Thank
Good
you.
evening, everyone. My name is Lauren, and I'm a member of Cultra School of Music Orchestra in Wexford. We are going to play two movements from a piece composed for us by our conductor, Robert Mahon. I know we all hope the pandemic will be over soon, but in the meantime, I hope you have fun listening to us all performing these two movements from the COVID saga.
Thank you very much for that kind introduction, and thank you to all our jokers. I just want to give some greetings from Crumlin. Ben in Crumlin has very many happy returns to Granny Sis O'Brien in Wexford, and she is celebrating her 80th birthday this week. Happy birthday, Granny Sis.
Happy birthday.
From everybody. And Ellie in Crumlin, she sends her greetings to her grandparents, and they're in Poland. Dana and Henry, and very much love, and she can't wait to see you again. So speaking of Poland, I can bring you an update, folks. We've got people, of course, from all over Ireland. It's like an alphabetical list of all our counties. We seem to have people everywhere. We have people in Carlow, Cavan, Cork, Donegal, Dublin, including Crumlin, Dunleera, Phibsborough, Ringsend, Stillorgan, Tala. I'm exhausted already. Galway, Athenry, Kildare, Laois, Limerick, Louth, can you believe it? Mayo, Meath, Sligo, Tipperary, Waterford, Wexford, Kiltra, of course, here in great numbers today, and from Wicklow. And the countries, it starts with A, Australia, Austria, Brazil, Canada, England, with people from Lancaster, Leicester, Nottingham, Pembroke, probably other places as well. We've people from Surrey also in the UK, people from France. Would you believe it? We've got people here on Zoom from India, from Italy, from Lithuania, from Scotland, from Taiwan. Yes, Taiwan, from Tahiti and the USA, New Hampshire, and I think probably other places, maybe in the USA as well. So wherever you're from, whether you're from down the road or far away, you are very welcome. And here we are with Robert's new piece, Robert from down there in Kiltra, the COVID saga. This piece, I should just tell the audience just quickly, not to hold you up, but the first movement here is called the socially distant. Nobody plays at the same time because we're socially distant. And the second piece then, as we heard, just listen out for, as was described in the introduction, in and out of restrictions.
And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3.
Well done, musicians, and well done, Robert. What wonderful work, what brilliant composition there. What a picture and a story you told with music. Smiler.
Are you back to me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you hear me? Hello
yes.
all, hello all. Fantastic. But I have 3 jokers who are waiting here to tell you jokes. Cheer me up. Now, I am calling upon Sean from County Cavan. Sean from County Cavan, do you have a joke for me?
Yeah. What do you call a deaf dinosaur?
What do you call a deaf dinosaur? I don't know. What do you call a deaf dinosaur?
Anything you want. He can't hear you.
Anything you want, because he can't hear you. Very good. These jokes are getting better and better. Now, there's Elizabeth. Is that an Elizabeth down there in Waterford? I can see you, Elizabeth. Hello. Tell me a joke, will you?
Knock, knock.
Knock. Who's there?
Impatient musician.
The patient musician. Wow. Wonderful. Thank you very, 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 very much, Elizabeth, for that joke. Getting better and better they are. We have Kieran from Fimbulford. Haven't we, Kieran? Kieran, hello there now. Over there on the other side of the city. Greetings and salutations. Kieran, give us a joke. Go on.
What did the duck say when he bought lipstick?
What did the duck say when he bought lipstick? I don't know. What did the duck say when he bought lipstick?
Put it on my bill.
Put it on my bill. Very good. Very good. It's better and better these jokes are getting. Thank you very much, Kieran, for that wonderful joke. We have artwork, and we're going to be introduced to our display of artwork, and I'm going to call on Ciara in Athenry. Are you there, Ciara in Athenry? You are. Yeah. I can see you. And there's also a Kate in County Loud. Hello there, Kate in County Loud. Are you just going to introduce this artwork to me?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ciara, and I play with Athenry School of Music.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kate, and I play with Music Generation Loud.
We are going to introduce the video banner of artwork and pet photographs. The artwork is all about the tiger story, which will be playing soon, and the circus theme of our event today.
We've had so much more time to spend with our pets at home during the pandemic. It is going to be fun to see everyone else's pets, from the tiniest hamster to the slinkiest snake to the most beautiful pony. The music with the video is the Carnival of Venice.
Enjoy the video, everyone.
Hello, that was wonderful. That was absolutely brilliant. All those pets are so lucky. They're well looked after, and I can tell you. Now, we have 3 more jokers out there, I know, who want to tell us more jokes to cheer up our evening. Now, I'm calling upon young Eva from Carlo. Do you have a joke for me, please, Eva?
I do. Where did the music teacher leave his keys?
I don't know. Where did the music teacher leave his keys?
In the piano.
In the piano! Now, there's a Mark out there. Mark from Athen Rye.
Yes.
You are. Hello, Mark from Athen Rye. Tell us a joke, Mark, please.
Why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure?
Why wouldn't the shrimp share his treasure? I don't know. Why wouldn't he share his treasure?
Because he's just a little shellfish.
He's just a little shellfish. You're not like me. Oh, no. We have Joy.
Yeah.
Hello, Joy in County Sligo.
What's a bunny's favourite music?
What is a bunny's favourite music? I don't know. What is a bunny's favourite music?
Hip hop.
Hip hop. Boing, 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 boing. Thank you very much there now from County Sligo. I call upon, is it Eva in Sligo and Brody in Crumlin to introduce the main feature, the tiger who came to tea.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ava, and I play with Sligo Academy of Music.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Brody, and I will play with St. Agnes's Junior Strings Crumlin.
The next piece is a musical story about a little girl called Sophie in Kiltra, County Wexford, and a tiger from Dublin Zoo who wants to join their social bubble. Do you think he does, Brody?
We'll find out when we listen to the story, Ava. Raphael Kelly tells the story. Thank you for reading it, Raphael.
And now, everyone, please get ready for the tale of the tiger who came to tea.
Once there was a girl called Sophie who lived in Kiltra, County Wexford. She was having tea with her mum in the garden. Suddenly there was a ring at the door. Sophie's mum said, "I wonder who that can be. We'd better open the door and see." They both ran through the house to the front door. On the way they stopped to put on their masks. Sophie opened the door, and there was a big, furry, stripy tiger. The tiger said, "Excuse me, but I'd like to be in your social bubble. Do you think I could have tea with you?" Sophie's mum thought quickly and said, "Of course, come into the garden." So the tiger came into their garden. He told them that he was on a day out from Dublin Zoo and that he had flown across all the county boundaries. He said he flew so fast that he reached Waterford and had to turn back to find them in Kiltra. "I saw Reginald's tower," the tiger told them, "so I knew I had made a mistake." Sophie's mum said he was very welcome. She asked him politely, "Would you like a sandwich?" But the tiger didn't just take one sandwich. He took all the sandwiches on the plate and swallowed them in one big mouthful. The tiger saw Sophie slide down the garden, so he went off and slid down it. Then he came back and ate all the biscuits and all the cake until there was nothing left at all. The tiger said it was lonely at the zoo during the pandemic because no visitors could come in. He was so happy to see them both. Sophie said that she missed her nana in Sligo as well, and her grandad and her other nana in Louth, and their cousins in Dublin and Cavan. She hadn't seen them for months and months. The tiger wiped a tear away from his eyes with his long tail. "But I can see them on Zoom," said Sophie, and the tiger looked thoughtful. "We don't have Zoom in Dublin at the zoo," he said. Then the tiger said, "Thank you for my nice tea. I think I'd better go now." Sophie's mum opened the side gate for him. He whisked his tail, and in a flash he was high up in the sky, disappearing into the clouds in the direction of Dublin. Sophie's mum said, "I don't know what to do. I've got nothing for our supper. The tiger has eaten everything." Just then, Sophie's daddy came home. He was a frontline worker. He'd been driving home from work listening to the radio in the car. "Some strange news about a flying object seen above Allin Gray and Carlow," he told them. Sophie and her mum laughed. It was our tiger on the way back to Dublin. Goodness, I hope he didn't get lost. Allin Gray is not on the way to Dublin from Wexford, Sophie shouted. They told him how the tiger had eaten all the food in the house. Sophie's daddy said, "I know what we'll do. We'll put on our coats and walk down to get a pizza for tonight." By now it was dark. They looked up as they walked. "Sligo Nana and Louth Nana and Grandad look up and see the very same stars as us, don't they?" said Sophie, tilting her head back as far as she could. So does the tiger in Dublin and your cousins in Dublin and Cavan, said her mum. They walked until they came to their favourite pizza takeaway cafe. Sophie's dad carried the box home carefully. Her mum carried a strawberry milkshake for Sophie. They all wondered if the tiger would come again, back to their social bubble. But he never did. When the restrictions lift, we'll go to Dublin ourselves and visit him in the zoo, said Dad.
Yes. Hello. Thank you. Great news. Wonderfully told. And all those boys and girls who played along with you. I've never seen anyone as good as those. Now, I'm calling upon Johan from Phibsborough. Johan from Phibsborough, do you have a joke for me? Hello there. Tell me a joke.
What is a whale's favourite thing to do?
What is a whale's favourite thing to do? I don't know. What is a whale's favourite thing to do?
To whale all day.
To whale all day? Now, thank you very much. Johan, that was a great joke. Jack and Cavan. Jack and Cavan, are you there, Jack and Cavan? With your lovely accordion. Hello, Jack and Cavan. Hello. Tell me a joke, please.
What do you call a fairy that doesn't like to wash?
What do you call a fairy that doesn't like to wash? I don't know. What do you call a fairy that doesn't like to wash?
Tinkerbell.
Stinkerbell. Yeah, I don't like to wash. Here. Now, thank you very much. What's next? We've come to one of the highlights. Do we have Jessica in Kiltraw? Hello, Jessica in Kiltraw. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Have a joke.
Why did the man run around his bed?
Why did the man run around his bed? I don't know. Why did the man run around his bed?
He was trying to catch up on his sleep.
Trying to get... I get you. That's a good one. I have to remember. I'm not going to write that down. Hang on. To introduce this next section, we have Ciara from County Cavan. I can see you, Ciara from County Cavan. Hello, Ciara from County Cavan.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ciara from Conductor Orchestra, County Cavan, and I will introduce the live pet spotlight. Smiler the Clown will introduce the pets one at a time. The pets have had their own rehearsal yesterday evening for today's event. I'm sure they are very excited. You may want to put your instruments down safely to enjoy this. It is going to be fun.
Let me see. Who do we have? Oh, look, you can see Maeve Brennan in County Waterford, Port Lariga. Hello, Maeve in County Waterford. How are you? That's a beautiful looking dog there. What kind of a dog? What kind of a dog is that?
He's a golden retriever.
A golden retriever. And you say he's a he. What's his name?
Bono.
Bono. That's a
Yeah.
very nice name, Bono. Hope he doesn't go too near the edge. How old is he?
He's 7.
7 years old.
Yeah.
And what's that in human years?
I think 49.
49. That's my age, I think. 40. And do you take him for walks?
Yeah, I do.
He looks like a very cuddly dog. Is he very friendly?
Yeah, he is very friendly.
What does he like to eat for tea, Maeve?
Dog food and bread crusts.
I think that's a nice meal for a dog.
Good.
Thank you, Maeve, from Waterford.
Can I say hi to my grandparents in Kerry and Dublin?
Yes.
Can indeed.
Fantastic.
Great, you've done it. So we've
Big
got
hello. Well done, well done. That was very good. Thank you, Maeve. You're very...
Fiona's snake is next.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Fiona. Hello, Fiona.
Hello.
How are you from Athenry? What's this your shot? Hang on a second. I'm going to have a closer look at this. Oh, my goodness. Does he bite?
Nope.
What's that snake's name?
Her name is Shadow. She's very, very sweet.
Shadow.
Yeah.
And what would a snake eat?
They eat dead frozen mice.
Dead frozen mice?
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like to eat that. And how old is he?
About 7, I think.
Is that 7 years or 7 weeks?
Years.
7 years. And how old will he live?
Probably the oldest is like 20.
I thought St. Patrick drove all the snakes out of Ireland.
Well, she's an exception. She's very, very nice. She's sweet.
Ah. See, maybe Athenry is an exception.
Yeah, maybe.
But Fiona, thank you very much for showing us your pet snake. That's a very beautiful colour, isn't he?
Yep.
We're going on to Ian's hen.
Hello, Ian, in County Carlow. Hello, Ian. Oh, look what you've got. It's a duck. Oh, that looks like a duck to me. Ian, is that a duck?
No.
Not a duck?
No, it's not.
You sure?
Yep, it's a hen.
It's a hen. It's a beautiful looking hen. What?
Thanks.
How old is that hen?
She's supposed to be a year and a half old or so.
Does that hen ever lay eggs?
She does, yep. One every day, like this one.
Show me the egg. Oh, here, pass it to me. I'll have that for me breakfast in the morning. 1 year old beauty. And does she? Oh, I see. She has a sister or a brother there on the left-hand side. Look.
Yep, that's Isabella.
Hello, Isabella. Hello, Isabella. How are you? Here, that's a different looking chicken. That's what kind of a hen is that?
A cuckoo marron.
What?
A cuckoo marron.
A cuckoo marrow. I never heard of that before. I think you start making that up.
Why not?
They look like lovely hens to me. I wish I had hens.
Hen.
We can't keep livestock in Crumlin. They won't let us. Thank you very much for showing me your hens, Ian. And
we've got Emily with her guinea pig.
Who do we have? Emily. Oh, where's Emily? Hello, Emily. How are you doing? What do you have there?
Guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs. Ooh. And what? Did he have names?
Yeah.
What are their names?
Scamper and hazelnut.
Scamper and hazelnut. What would guinea pigs eat?
They eat grass and little seeds.
Did he? Oh, probably guinea pig food.
Yeah.
And where do you keep them? Do you keep them in the bath?
No, we keep them in a cage.
In a cage. Okay. And do you ever bring them for walks?
We bring them out the garden.
Do they run around in circles?
No.
I think they're the most beautiful looking guinea pigs I've ever seen.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Emily from County Cavan, for showing me your guinea pigs in County Cavan. Hello, Ellen, County Cavan. How are you? Lovely to see you. What have you got there? Is it? Oh my goodness gracious me! That looks like it. Is that a rabbit? It is a rabbit. That's a beautiful looking rabbit. What's that rabbit's name?
This one is Raven. Raven.
Raisin. Oh, that's a very, very pretty look. And how old is that rabbit?
It's not even a year yet.
Right. And where do you keep her? Do you keep her under the stairs, or do you keep her in your bedroom?
We keep her down in our tree house.
You have a tree house. I'd like to have a tree house. She's a very nice looking rabbit. And what does she eat? What would a rabbit like that eat for?
Well, you can get the normal rabbit food, but then they like to eat vegetables and fruit and stuff.
Ooh. Right. She wouldn't eat that sofa, would she?
No.
Well, I like vegetables too. Vegetables are very, very good for you. And she looks a very pretty rabbit. I thank you very, very much, Ella from County Cavan, for showing me that rabbit. Big jazz hands for Ella in County Cavan. Oh, hang on. We're round the corner. I can nearly see you. There's Faith in Crumlin. What a beautiful... Hang on a second. Is that a dog? A dog with a hood on?
Yeah, she's a dog.
Hiya, Faith. How are you? Tell me, what's that dog's name?
Gizmo.
Would I be right in saying Gizmo's a girl?
Yes, she is.
That's because she's a lovely pink hood on her. And how old is Gizmo?
She's 6.
6 years of age. And do you bring her for walks?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Does anyone have to prompt you to bring her for a walk?
No.
No, you don't. You volunteer yourself. I know you. You're very good. All these children are very, very good. Very well. I might see you around the park because I live in Crumlin too. I might, if I spot you around the park, I'm going to pet that little dog, Gizmo, head like that. And she won't bite me, would she?
No.
Oh, I can tell that's a very friendly dog. It's a very beautiful dog. Faith, thank you very much for showing me your dog. Big jazz hands now for Faith. Well done. Oh, we're going up to County. We're going down to County Loud. Hello there in County Loud. That's Lily. Hello, Lily in County Loud. What have you got something there? Oh, what a beautiful cat. Very sleek coat on her. Or is it a her? Is it a boy or girl?
He.
It's a he.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Marshall.
Hang on, is he in the police? That's the name of a cop, Marshall. And tell me, is this a friendly cat?
Yeah.
And where does he sleep at night time?
He either sleeps downstairs or in one of the beds.
Ah, I know cats are like. Does he ever scratch the furniture? Because I have cats and they always scratch the furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do, don't they? They scratch on the doors. But they are very friendly. They're a lovely, beautiful animal, aren't they? And now, do you think that you own that cat or that cat owns you?
I'm not really sure.
No, I don't think anyone ever really is too sure. But Lily, thank you very, very, very much for showing me that cat. A big round of applause for Lily. Thank you, Lily in County Loud, for showing us your cat. Who else is out there? We're going down to Lochgorman. We're going down to Kiltraw. I see Ruby. Hello, Ruby. How are you, Ruby?
Good.
Have you got a pet to show me? Ooh, what is that? Hang on a second. Is that that looks like a guinea pig. No, it's not. It's a hamster. It's a hamster. How old is that lovely hamster?
The pet shop didn't actually tell us.
All right. And come on, tell me, where does he live? Does he live in your bedroom?
No, in a cage.
In a cage. Does he do any tricks in that cage?
No.
You don't swing out of bars or anything like this? They do in my circus. And what's... Well, I think that's a very, very beautiful hamster. And does he ever put stuff in the side of his mouth, in his pouches?
Yes.
He does. Well, tell me, thank you very much, Ruby in Kiltraw and County Wexford, for showing me your lovely hamster. Now we have... Aha! I was waiting to see. I wonder if Lily would turn up today. Hello, Lily in Finsborough. How are you? Now, what are they behind you? What is that I'm looking at behind you?
Fish.
Now, can you name them? Starting from the left-hand side, could you name all the fish
No.
going across? You can't. Why not? But I thought, They look like hungry fish. Are they hungry fish?
There's food in the middle.
Now, what kind of fish are they?
Angel.
Angel?
Angel fish. Now, tell me this much. What kind of fish is this? I think this is a fish as well. Am I right? Am I wrong? You know who this is?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Patrick?
All right. Hello, Patrick. Goodbye, Patrick. Now, tell me, do you look after them fish?
Yes.
You feed them? Do you tuck them into bed at night time?
They sleep in
Do
here.
they sleep on the seabed?
No.
They don't. And what kind of water do they live in? Are they in salt water or are they fresh water?
Freshwater?
Fresh water. Well, they look very pretty. I like your tank. I have to say, it's very, very, very pretty. How many fish are there? Have you ever counted them?
No.
Well, I tell you what, I'm going to say thank you very much, Lily, for showing me a beautiful tank of fish in Philsborough, County Dublin. A big round of applause for Lily. Thank you, Lily. Oh, hang on a second. We're going to County Sligo. County Sligo, we're going to see Logan. Hello, Logan. How are you, my man? Are you good? Hang on a second. Now, I can see two animals here. What is that? A turtle of some sort?
Terrapin.
A terrapin. And where does he live on? Does he live on dry land or live in the water?
There you go. Yeah, so he can't live on. Sorry, he can't live on. Dry land for long because he might dry out. Yeah. He needs to be moist so his skin doesn't crack up and. Oh God. Yeah, so he was about smaller than my palm when we first got him, and now.
Hello, listen. Thank you, Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing us your lovely terrapin and cockatiel.
Big
We did have a little
hands.
sound problem, but these things happen. Thank you. Come on. Now, Eilish from Philsborough. Hello there. Hello. How are you? I'm getting mixed up, you see. Now, do you have a joke for me, please?
Of course I do. Why couldn't the leopard play hide and seek?
Why couldn't the leopard play hide and seek? I don't know. Why couldn't the leopard play hide and seek?
Because it was always spotted.
It was always spotted. I get you. That's a good one. Great joke. Thank you, Eilish from Phibsborough. Now, we have Ellie from Waterford.
Why did I throw the clock out the window?
Why did you throw the clock out the window?
To make time fly.
To make time fly. That's the best joke of the day, guys. Best joke of the day. Make time fly. From County Wexford. Hello, Hannah in Waterford.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Hannah, and I'm introducing the final piece, which is the finale to Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, one of the most famous pieces of music in the world. A special thank you at the end of this virtual event to our conductors and teachers, to Smiley the Clown, and to Denise and Seamus, who are making all the technical things work for us behind the scenes. So until we can all play together safely in one place, thank you and goodbye, everyone.
And thank you, Hannah, and thank you, everybody. I'd love, before our very last piece, time really has flown, hasn't it, like in that joke? Cyrla in Waterford says a big hello to Momo and Grandad Tim in Clare, and also to Granny and Grandad McAvoy in Tremor, especially Granny, who is an old friend of the budding Bows. Well, I know, Cyrla, you're very lucky to have such fantastic grannies and granddads. So big wave from everyone in Tremor. Elizabeth and Alice in Waterford also give a big shout out to Ray and Imelda Griffin, tuning in from Tremor also, Waterford. And they have 4 grandchildren. Imagine 4 grandchildren performing here today. They must be very proud. Hannah in Waterford says hello to Nana and Grandad Murphy in Cork, and hope to see you soon. So a big hello to all our grandparents and all our friends and relatives. And we are ready to play out our last piece. Musicians, have you got your instruments ready?
1, 2, 3.
And a big well done to everybody. Fantastic musicians. Well done. Well done on all your work.
Absolutely
Brilliant. Thank you, Sarah.
fantastic. That was wonderful.
Fabulous.
Thank you, musicians. Thank you, audience. Now, we have to zoom out. We're going to count down to zooming out and saying goodbye to everyone. I hope we can do this again sometime. This was a fantastic show. We're going to count down 10 seconds till we zoom out. You ready? Let's do it all together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,